Hi, fabulous people of Instagram. How are you doing? I'm here to do a little full moon reading for tomorrow's full moon. The full moon is in Sagittarius, which means the sun has moved into Gemini. So we're in a time of, from Taurus, this very earthy, deep, rich and slower energy to zipping around with the ideas, with like the magician in the tarot, flowing with new ideas, connecting, finding new ways of communicating and opening our hearts. Sagittarius is about adventure and expansion and knowledge hungry magic. So let's see what the cards have for us. So the Gemini card came up straight away, the Forest Lovers. So it's interesting that Gemini is always linked to the mind. You know, it's linked to Mercury, it's linked to thoughts. It's an air sign, so therefore we equate it with the mind. But the Lovers card is about choice, so that is our mind. But it's choice of the heart. It's choice of our soul path, of what we align ourselves with. What do we bind ourselves to? Where is our energy moving towards? Who is our energy moving towards? What promises are we making for ourselves, for others? There's a real heart opening with this. It isn't a strictly logical decision. Of course, we use our logic in making sure that we're doing the right thing. But there is a promise. It is almost, well, it's almost midsummer. Don't even start me on that. But we're almost in June, and there's a sweetness of summer. There's a lightness of hope and an awakening of the heart and connection. It does not have to be about romantic relationships, but it can be. But it can be about your life path, your friends, your family, your pets, your creativity, your art, your music, your poetry, how you commit to your day-to-day life. What are you binding your words to, and who are you removing yourself from as well? This is from the heart. It's not from any kind of drama. It's just shifting energy towards that heart connection, which is what is healthy, and maybe will bring the theme for the summer for us. Nine of Stones is the Nine of Pentacles traditionally, and look at that, we've got the full moon. The rest of the cards I've pulled, I did pull too many for a quick reading, I know. Full moon. And the Nine of Pentacles is usually a very feminine card, and I love it in this deck also because you have Cnnos, you have the antlered one, you have the old ways, going to the stones, going deep within yourself. This is such a powerful time. I don't think we should underestimate the power of this full moon in how we can align ourselves with what is important to us, what our soul craves. Not, you know, what we think we should do, is what we feel in our roots, in our heart, in the stones, in the bones, our wildness. What does that call to? And we say wildness, we also think about running around like a mad thing. Absolutely fine also, but this is actually the wildness of allowing ourselves to be very empowered in our body, to be very present and connected to the land, to the ancestors, and to the wisdom that is within and very much without, because I feel like it's a really transformative time. Then we have two more cards which bring in the moon. We have the mirror here, and we have the moon, literally the moon on the water. And this is the Hanged Man card, and this is obviously the moon card. And it's holding that energy without maybe having to do anything with it in a logical sense at this time, because this is big unconscious energy. Be aware that a lot of things from the deeps may rise to the surface within ourselves over the next few days. Be aware that we may be held back while we process some big emotions. Don't rush it. There is magic, there is majesty, there is beauty, there is pearls within these moments. And there's also tears. There's also the treasure of grief. There is the treasure of release. There is actually looking into the mirror and seeing what our nighttime, what our moonlight reflection says. What do the ancestors say? What does the woodland say? What do the animals say? What does your soul say? There's a real holding and waiting and allowing and giving your space. You know, Sagittarius is expansion. And I feel this expansion through listening, through being open, through being aware, through feeling. They're not kind of being overly busy so that you don't hear the sound of your heart. Allow your heart to choose its own path and allow yourself to feel the emotions that may well have been a little bit pushed down. Big stuff, big powerful stuff, and I hope that's been helpful, and I wish you a wonderful few days. Take care everybody and have a great time.